Howdy everybody, it's Amy from Amy's Sparkly Diamond Painting. How are you doing today? I'm doing okay today, and I was starting to feel the pressure of Christmas, so I sat down to do some of these Christmas ornaments and goodies, and I thought, maybe I'll just do a little whip and chat while I work on these. We'll see how that works. So I already started working on one of them here, and I thought I'd just kind of check in and do some updates and all that sort of thing. I'm not using my microphone right now. We're going to try this without today because honestly I don't know where it is. I'll have to find it. I had a bit of a mess doing the unboxing for my 3,000 subscriber video, so I have stuff kind of all over the place and my microphone is buried in there somewhere. So we'll try this just for today and see how it works. So I thought I'd show you, that's zoomed in, how I deal with kitting up as I go on these little ornament kits. These are the rhinestone kits. There's not a whole lot of colors to them, so I don't worry about kitting up before I start them. I just take them one color at a time. I keep these little baggies nearby. I get these at the craft stores. Walmart sells them as well in the jewelry section. They're very small. But I will pour out what I need into a tray and then pour the rest into one of these little baggies. And if I had a sticker or a Sharpie nearby, I would use that. But typically what I do for quick and easy is I just cut out the label on the bag and stick it in there. And then I have the colors labeled. So very quick and easy, and that way I don't have to kit up before I start for these little kits like the rhinestone coasters, these ornaments and stuff like that. So that's how I kit up these simple ones. And then I have a set of bagged up labeled leftovers in the end. So I am working on the largest ornament so far in this set, and these are double-sided. So I am using my little blue art dot tray. I like it for small projects. It's just easy to fit in my hand. I like the little trays. Now this one, the spout, is a little trickier I find, but I've kind of gotten used to it. And I'm pouring into baggies rather than little bottles, or the hardest ones to pour in are those little Tic Tac containers like I have for my Josephine wall kits. Which, by the way, I did pull one of those out a couple days ago. I have that Three Graces project where I'm working on one from Diamond Painting Deutschland and one from the one with the diamond art. So I'm trying to catch up the one with the diamond art to where I am with the Diamond Painting Deutschland so we can do another comparison. And I haven't gotten that far on it. And I'll be honest, so far I'm not liking it as much as the Diamond Painting Deutschland one. I got a drill stuck. There we go. That one was in there really good. I'm using my, I'll go ahead and show it in case you missed the video. This is the Art Dot Putty. I love it. So I've barely, that's big. It's a huge piece of putty in this nice little tray. And it lasts a really long time or so. It's almost too sticky at times, but that's the putty that I'm using for this. And somebody asked how it works for AB drills, and it works great for ABs as well. Haven't had any trouble with it. The only thing I might say is that it sticks too well. Well, not too well, but it sticks pretty well. So if you have a diamond painting that doesn't have the best glue on it, then you might have to pry a drill off from time to time. Can you guys see that okay? Boy, that zoomed in. Maybe I'll zoom out just a little bit more. There we go. Let's see if that works a little bit better, because everything just looks so giant in there. So I wanted to update on the 2 giveaways. Yeah, right on the edge is where I usually have glue troubles with these. So the two giveaways I have going on right now, one of them is coming to a close, and that's the Diamond Painting Junk Journal. So there's a part 1, a part 2, and a part 3 to those videos. And within the video are the instructions on how to enter for that contest. But the cutoff for that one is November 5th. So yeah, I should say happy Halloween to everybody. Normally I do a big deal on Halloween, or a somewhat big deal. Wear a costume and all that stuff, but I did not today. I was tired and just wasn't feeling it. I'll put one on this evening and do the neighborhood candy thing, but I just didn't get quite as excited for some reason for Halloween this year, but that's okay. And so I'll be doing that this evening, so I thought I'd try a video earlier today here. So Junk Journal contest ends November 5th, but I'm always surprised. I guess I shouldn't be. Whenever you have a giveaway, those videos just really blow up. So my 3,000 subscribers video and giveaway is going on right now. And that one has a longer deadline, but a lot more entries than that. So I'm giving away 2 Diamond Art Club small kits and an Amazon gift card for $25, an electronic gift card, especially if you're overseas and you are one of the winners. So that's what I'm doing for that video, and the response so far has been overwhelming. I do appreciate it because I did get several new subscribers as well. And I know this isn't about the number of subscribers and all that, but it really does help because I don't want to be talking to myself, I guess. I like that there are people out there listening and have some interest in what I say, so it does keep me going and keeps me thinking about new ideas and new things to show, and it really does help me quite a bit. So I do appreciate all the new subscribers, and it's free. I haven't done any monetary type stuff on my channel. I know some out there have Patreons and special content for members and all that. I have decided at this point not to go that route because I don't know, I just don't like the idea of having to pay to see videos. I'm not sure that the videos I would make for the paying section would be any different than what I do. Oof, I bet that's zoomed in. I was just picking it up to look at it. Oop, I missed one. Or it's stuck to my pen. Too good. There we go. Okay. So that's all the background on that one. But I just don't want people to have to pay for the same stuff that I'm telling everybody else, and then you feel a lot more pressure to get the videos done and keep on a regular schedule and all that, and life gets in the way, and I just don't necessarily want to deal with all that. So all you have to do for my channel is just subscribe for free, and you'll see everything I'm doing. So I do have a couple questions. Okay, the camera's kind of close, and I just hit my head on my ring light, but luckily I just barely did. So we'll work on this blue color, letter K on there. There's not very many in here, so that'll be quick and easy. But I did have a question for y'all because I got contacted from a company that is not diamond painting and it's not cross stitch, and they asked if I wanted to try out one of their products and do an honest review. Is what they asked for, but it's a little bit different. It's more geared in the junk journal area, I believe. So I won't fill in the details because I'm still thinking about it. But how do you all feel if I continue to show some content that is not diamond painting or cross stitch related, that's maybe more paper craft related, more the junk journal type stuff? Because I certainly have lots of ideas and lots of things I could do. I noticed that not too many people watch those videos. So the giveaway for my junk journal actually has a lot fewer views and entries than the one for the diamond painting kits. So I know that the popularity isn't as strong for that, and there are a lot of channels that are better at it, but I gotta decide what to do about this company that approached me, because it's going to be really hard to find any way to tie it into diamond painting. I mean, I'm already kind of pushing the limit with my hubby's TV going in the background there, but I'm already kind of pushing the limit there with the junk journal. I tried to at least make it diamond painting centered a little bit, but I can certainly do more of those videos as well. But I want to know what you think. Are you guys okay with that? I mean, this is for you. This is your channel. I mean, I know I'm the one doing them and coming up with the content, but it's for you guys and what you want to see out there. So let me know. Should I continue on with a little bit of junk journal content, maybe once every month or once every couple weeks? And the Temu haul with my hubby was also a hit, apparently, with everybody. That was a lot of fun, and we enjoyed it as well. So we've talked about doing another one maybe in December around Christmas, for those of you that are stuck with nothing to do and nothing to watch and maybe need a little bit of entertainment around Christmas time. It's harder to find silly diamond paintings that are Christmas related. There are a few out there. I've started collecting some for our next video. Oop, that X just doesn't want to stick. There we go. So this does have a few glue issues where I'm having a little trouble getting some of them to stick. I will be definitely sealing all of these. Anything off canvas, I seal. So I did place another Pixels order. I love those things, especially since I can sit on the couch with my little tweezers and stick those little stickers on. I'm getting better at it. There definitely is a technique to it, and I'm gonna try to adjust this maybe a little bit more. Light shining in my face there. But there is definitely a technique, because if you squeeze on the stickers, you make little indents on them, which do show. They kind of lose a little bit of shine with the little indents from the tweezers if you push them too hard. And then if you get them in the wrong place, of course, you try to push the edge of the sticker and it can mess up. And if you don't line it up exactly, then you start getting off a bit on the row. So you have to make sure that they are very carefully placed, because when you start getting off, the only way to really fix it is to maybe put an edge on top of another one, and it does show as well. So, but I do really enjoy it. I've been working on those for the last couple days, and I like the idea that I can put the pixels, I mean, they're flat once you're done, so there are a lot more uses paper-wise that you can do with them, and they're a bit easier to frame as well because of that. So that's kind of what I've been working on. Of course, I've brought up that we have a wedding in mid-November to go to in Ohio. So we will be driving to that. So I'll be doing a lot more cross-stitching and pixels while I'm on the road. Although these little ornaments are pretty easy to do as well on the road. They're pretty portable. So I'm thinking I might do the front side of all of them before I turn around and do the back side. Or I could finish each one, because these are, again, double-sided. So there is a lot of diamond painting to these. Letter C. I did find that there are a few special drills in this. I don't think I really pointed that out when I did the unboxing of this kit. So, oh, Pupper says hi. That's Mocha. So we have these little stars and these little AB whites and a couple various sizes of marquees as special drills. So that is letter O, which is up here at the top. That's what I was thinking. I thought it looked like a good place for sparkly snow, which is what these are trying to represent, I believe. Oops, get the rest of them out. These drills, actually, these sparkly snow ones, feel much lighter than the other ones. Maybe they're not. Maybe it's just my impression, but look at that sparkle on there. Very, very nice. So here you can see how the putty works with these AB drills. And you can see it works just great. So I do indeed really love the Art Dot putty. So if you haven't checked it out, I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm not getting any commission, anything like that. I'm just a happy user. And they did not give me the putty for free either. That was my own money. What they did let me test, though, was their sealer. Let's see if you can see this. It's just easier sometimes for me to hold them when I'm working on them. So the Art Dot sealer was a product review package, but the rest of the Art Dot accessories from that video were all purchased by me. So, and the putty's affordable. It's like $7 or $8 maybe last I checked. I'm not sure. There we go. We're getting there. Very sparkly. So again, I'm just gonna take one of my little Ziploc bags, store them in there. And this is where pouring through that little hole can be a little bit tricky. They show on the video that you can put one of the trays on top, which I don't have another one, so and that'll keep them from trying to spill out. But you do just have to tap and just be a little cautious there, but it does work, especially for baggies. But I just like the size and how that tray fits in my hand. Okay, so that's letter O. Let's stick that in the bag. And what's next? We've got just little bits on here. I was looking for color C, which actually looks large as well. Yes, okay, color C is one of the special drills. So the circles just looked a little bit bigger on there. So we'll see how it works. Those pretty little stars. Let's see how it works with these. Works great. They're a little bit heavier, but they do stick to the wax or the putty there. There's a couple there. There we go. I think that's it. So this is coming out really nice, and this was a set that I got on Amazon, and it was pretty affordable. I probably should have put the links. I didn't even think about that. Or maybe I did put the links. Yeah, I did. That's right. I did go back later after I posted that video. These did show up on the 3,000 subscribers video, and I did share the links in the comments. So if you're seeing this and say, ooh, those are kind of cool, I think I want them, you can find them on Amazon. And I will, one of them, a couple of them stayed in there. Get out, get out. There we go. We got them all. So we'll cut this. So what else is going on in my world? Not a whole lot. Working and been busy at work because it's end of the year stuff and start of the new fiscal year in government world. Everything runs October to the end of September, so it's been kind of busy paperwork wise, but it's been really dry here. We finally have a pretty good few days of rain in the forecast. So it missed us last night, but maybe this time we'll get some. So this is color P. Not too many of those, but they are, again, really sparkly silver ones here. So this is like a window to the outside, and it is apparently snowing quite a bit, or those are stars. I would hope they are stars, because I don't think, based on the location, that there would be snow going on. Okay, here we go. We had a stray dog hanging around for a couple weeks that the neighbor was putting in his garage at night to keep the dogs safe from the javelinas that wander through here at night. And finally, yesterday, somebody decided they would take on the pupper. So he is happily moving into a new home because our pit bull did not like him, so we couldn't take him, and the neighbor's fence was not adequate for it. So the good news is we found the home for the pupper because our shelter had been closed, and they're also overfull all the time. So the city gave them a limit of animals that they can keep based on their size and their ability to take care of them. So about every 2 weeks they post that they have like 10 or 12 dogs that will have to be euthanized if they don't get adopted by the end of the weekend. And that happens a lot out here. So we don't, when we end up with strays, we hate to put them into this shelter because we know that the risk of them not finding a new home is pretty high. There's just so many dogs and not a whole lot of shelter space. So anyway, the shelter was closed for a while anyway due to, I guess, an outbreak of distemper. And so they weren't taking in any new dogs even if they had the space. So it was good that our little pupper that was hanging out here, he was a nice dog. He was partially trained. We tried and tried to find the owner through various means. Never found it. So he's got a home in the neighborhood now. So that's good. Okay, we're almost there. The detail on this is pretty surprising. I look at a lot of these little magnets and think, oh, they won't take long, but there are so many colors in this one. Of course, I did start with the largest one. I guess I should do this on camera. I sometimes forget, oh yeah, I'm doing this on camera, but it is zoomed in pretty far here. So we've got the next color done. So are there any true crime fans out there? I really like true crime shows, like on Netflix and Amazon and all that. I love to watch the ones that are like a series of 2 or 3. This is the number of colors I've already used in that one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's one more over here. So I've already used 11 colors in this. Wow. But anyway, I've been looking for a new true crime show to watch. I've kind of haven't found anything lately. So if you have any recommendations, I haven't tried YouTube for true crime stuff. So if there are any channels or people you recommend or anything like that, let me know, because I do watch cross-stitch and diamond painting videos on YouTube, but sometimes I like something different. And we're done with House of the Dragon for a while. We're done with the One Ring. all the TV shows, the sci-fi. I'm also a Wheel of Time fan, but all those are done for a while. So I need something else to watch. So let me know in the comments if you have a favorite. Those Y's instead of V's on there. Let's see. Yes, those are Y's. So I think this one is going to end up with like 16 or 17 colors for this little ornament. So we'll keep going here. And we'll pour the rest in here. I know this probably isn't very exciting, but sometimes I like to just hear people's voices, and I've been told by some of my subscribers that that's what you do with some of my videos sometimes. So this is just kind of a sit and listen type video rather than a watch and do tutorial type of thing. Speaking of tutorials, I can tell you some of the plans that I've been thinking about, and some of it is cross stitch related. Let's see, color U. So B, nope, D. I'm running out of little bags here. I already cut them apart so I could go through. There's not a J. There are a couple Z's. I'll do the Z's. There's only like 2. So, cross-stitch wise, I've mentioned in one of my unboxings, and I have another unboxing to do, that you can take the stamped cross-stitch and instead of using 3 strands and doing the full X, that you can do what we call half cross or tent stitch with 6 strands, and it'll go much faster. So I thought, I was working on a bookmark, and I showed that bookmark briefly. There's a few more than 2 on this one, luckily. But I decided, I had this set that I bought. It was called a double-sided bookmark, but basically it was 2 stamped cross stitches showing the same image that you finish and then sew them back to back to make it double-sided. So in the middle of that project, I thought, you know, I really don't want to repeat an entire second one. Just like I used to knit socks, and I was really good at knitting one sock and not so good at finishing and knitting the second one. So I didn't want to do the same thing all over again, so I'm doing the second one with tent stitch. And I thought I could use that as an example to show the difference and do a little tutorial and show the difference between the 2 methods. They both have their good and bad, and so I'm working on that. I'm finished one bookmark and I'm about halfway through with the other one. So once that gets done, I can do that. And the other thing is beaded cross stitch. So I got a beautiful beaded cross stitch. That's the unboxing I want to show you guys. It's a butterfly. And so I thought with that I would do a tutorial of some kind on beaded cross stitch, because there are, I mean, the technique is basic for the stitching, but sometimes the storage and just the process of dealing with all the different color beads and different ways to do it and secure them and everything, everybody's got their own little way of doing that. So it's just a really light gold here. So much detail in these little tiny ones here. And 2 here. So I gotta show you guys that beaded cross stitch so I can get started on it. But I'm also gonna have to do some sewing pretty soon here. So, and that's related to my family's Christmas, and I can't say too much because I noticed my sister commenting this morning on my 3,000 subscribers video, and she said, Christmas presents? Whose? So she's out there watching. My other sister, May. My mom's not big on technology. She is on Facebook, but she hasn't really figured out YouTube, which may be a good thing. Hi, Mom, if you're out there. I don't think she is. I've tried sharing links and stuff, but it's a bit confusing for her, so that's okay. But anyway, I have to do some sewing for my family's Christmas stuff, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of that pretty soon. That's not something I will do tutorials for, because trying to set up around a sewing machine and doing all that, I've watched lots of them from other people that are out there willing to do that, but it's just not something that I want to try to tackle, because I do have full-time job, all that other stuff, and the setting up and editing and everything that goes with that is just a bit much. But I might show you guys the end results of what I'm working on, but you can't tell my family if I do show it. Okay, we're almost there. We have 2 more colors left on this one. It's interesting that the faces aren't done at all, so they will still show up there. That's how it's looking so far. It's actually pretty nice. And just by doing this one, I've pretty much kitted up all the colors. There's still some sitting over there that I haven't used, but this one ornament is using up quite a few. So that's color T there. And then we have 2 more. And then I'll count again because I haven't been keeping track. So we have number 8. Looks like over here. Yes, 8 is a pink. We just have Mary's dress here. There are only 4 of the number 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then color U. And this will be halfway done, because we got to do the other side at some point. Sometimes I prefer to just do it all at once and have a finish, but other times I like to do more assembly lines, so I might get a few more done and then flip them all over and take a color and work across 4 or 5 of them. That works a little bit faster, but since this is kind of the initial kit up first ornament here, doing it slightly differently, so. Okay, color U, and that'll be the last one. And that still leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors that I haven't used yet. So definitely worth the money, I think, on this one. This is a pretty good quality kit here. Couple minor issues with the glue on the edge there that you guys saw when I had a couple that wouldn't stick at first, but it wasn't enough of a problem to have to add any glue or anything like that. Here we're just a bit tight, so, which is better than being too spread apart. There we go, we got it in there. I could feel it hitting the other drills. It didn't want to get down in there. There we go. So there is the finished little manger scene. Pretty sparkly, pretty cute. And then we get to do it all over again. But we'll wait on that. And this is the clear acrylic plastic, so Mary's now on this side, Joseph is on this side. In case the light shines through a little bit. I'm not sure it really will, but maybe if it's hanging on a Christmas tree, because this is clear, some of the spacing around it and behind it might show. So we bag this up. And we'll move on to another one. So the way I have my camera clipped on here, I actually can't see how much time I'm using because the clip is over the countdown, the time part. So we'll just go until we don't. What else in the diamond painting world? Oh, I did finally make my Dreamer Designs order, and it should be here in a few days. So a lot of you that don't like Dreamer Designs squares because of gapping, they have redone their grids and their drills. And the kits after, I think it's like October 15th, have the new stuff and all the newer overseas kits as well. I'm just going to count how many again. These were all just on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 colors just on that one. Anyway, so Dreamer Designs did, this looks quick and easy. I'm going to do the sheep. Did change all that, and I have finally found something I wanted. So I placed an order this weekend with one of their new releases and one that I had been sitting on. Usually when I do orders, I do 2. I don't think I've done color H yet. Let's see. Yes, there we go. Didn't look so. So I do 2 to save on the shipping and all that. And there are some pretty good Halloween sales, speaking of, going on today. I know Diamond Art Club has a sale, Dreamer Designs, they both have a buy one, get one with a certain % off sale, but I had just bought my Dreamer Designs order, so I'm good for now. But if you've been thinking about something, today might be your day to go check it out. I've been getting emails all day about all the different companies having their sales. So all the overseas companies that I show, fan sales, New Craft Day, One Day Savings, 7 Great. I know I'm going to forget somebody. FG Normal, Paint Some Way. All of them are having some pretty good sales today as well. So you can get some Christmas shopping done so you have a little time to work on whatever crafts you buy. Luckily, one of my sisters wants the undone crafts, the kits, so she likes to do them herself, so I can do a little Christmas shopping as well for her. I've got a goodie box that I've been working on. I don't know. There's just not a whole lot going on right now. And this is kind of funny. You can see I'm doing the back side of this one. I just picked it up. This is the front side. This is the back side. So see the C? The symbol C is backwards. Because you're working on what was printed on the other side. So that's kind of funny. So you do have to watch for that. Of course, letter H is the same either way. But if you're confused on a symbol, you might have to flip it over. Because like the S is the same way there. But I bet you can figure it out if you get this set. It's not too bad. So, kind of curious what my hubby is watching. He's into scary shows and scary movies, so there are a lot this time of year. So whatever's on his TV in there is making a lot of sounds like a scary movie. So I don't have much more to say other than I do like this kit. I think the results are coming out nice, and I think it's a lot of colors. Maybe I should show real quick how these are attached. There it is, right there. So we can take a look at this, because normally ornaments don't have an attachment that is this heavy, but it looks like each one comes with a little chain and one of these hooks. So you would stick it through the hole. My voice is getting a little scratchy here. And it's got one of these little tiny, these are little, but it's got one of those little clip things. So you would stick it through the hole there. And attach it through here, kind of stick the ball, one of the balls at the end in there, and push it down into that little slot. If I can get it on camera here. So there's a little hole in there, stick it in. Boy, these are tiny. I used to work with really tiny beads when I did beadwork, but my hands are old. Dang it. Luckily, I'm not big on cussing, or I'd probably have to edit. There we go. We got it. We clipped it in there. So there you go. There's the clip. And now it's got its little hanger. So I'm going to go ahead and end things here and check out my 3,000 subscriber video. The link's in there if you're interested in this set. They are pretty cute. And also, don't forget the giveaways, and we'll be updating on that. And let me know again in the comments, do you want to see more paper craft stuff? Are you okay with that? Because I got to decide what to do and answer that email about the item that they want me to review on my channel. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.